Okay, we're back. Hello, everyone. Wow,
Hi,
so
Melissa.
Hi,
we have
Melissa.
our panelists here. This is our last panel discussion. So, yeah, we have all the panelists here, but before we begin, I want to introduce them to you, to all participants. We have Mbak Fadila Hafsah, a head of media PT Amerta Indah Otsuka Indonesia. Mbak Fadila Hafsah previously worked on multiple media agencies. She is trying to give more new perspectives in brand side while getting involved from the scratch. She explores more innovation to be applied and tries to bring more awards home, pushing the limit to create what only the specific brand can do. Halo Mbak Fadila, apa kabar Mbak? Selamat siang.
Hai, selamat siang Mbak Melisa. Hi everyone.
Baik. Alright, selanjutnya panelis kita adalah Pak Irfansyah Putra.
Hello.
Oke,
Hi.
hai, halo Pak Irfansyah. Pak Irfansyah is a Vice President Marketing, Channel and Partnership, Hospitality of Indonesia Networks, Indonesia, an end-to-end marketing and brand professional with more than 12 years of expertise in digital marketing, brand development, and services industry. He experienced working with different multinational agencies, serving various different clients from FMCG, service industry, and automotive, then shifted to principal and client side from technology platform company to state-owned enterprise. Selamat siang Pak Irwansyah, apakah sehat? Kabar baik?
Yeah, I'm good. Hope you all good too.
Okay, thank you very much for being here. Next, we have Pak Denny Tjeris. All right. So, Pak Denny Tjeris, a media director dentsu Indonesia, 10 years experience in digital industry. He spent his career mostly in multinational agencies, handling various product category with multiple goals. His specialty is connecting brand with its consumer through media and e-commerce. He is now leading the digital and e-commerce team in one of Dentsu business unit, and his leadership resulted to the one of Indonesia Media Agency and Southeast Asia E-commerce Agency of the year 2021. Halo, selamat siang, Mas Denis.
So what a introductions. Thank you, Melissa. Hello, everyone.
Thank you very much. Okay, and then we have a moderator, Mas Muhammad Arif Bijaksana. Wow. Halo Mas Arif.
Halo Mbak Melisa.
Hi. Okay, so Mas Arif Bijaksana is a program head and content researcher, MMA Indonesia. He has completed his MBA degree from Asada Business School, Barcelona, and his Magister Management degree from Universitas Pajajaran Bandung. He is the program head and content researcher for Mobile Marketing Association Indonesia. Before he joined MMA in April 2021, Mas Arif spent 16 years of his professional careers with strong branch office management, business development, and digital marketing experiences. Please welcome Mas Arif Bijaksana as the moderator for this panel discussion. Should we begin?
Yes,
Already,
please.
yeah?
Ya, oke.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Terima kasih Mbak Melisa. Thank you for the introduction. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you everyone? Hopefully we are all doing good ya, despite the rising cases in Jakarta, especially in Indonesia in general. We are now in the last session for the second day of the second Digital Summit Southeast Asia. This session is designed to prepare all the audience to anticipate a blend of challenges and opportunities in 2022. My name is Muhammad Arif Bijaksana, but you can call me Arif. I'm the program head and content researcher for MMA Indonesia. MMA here stands for Mobile Marketing Association Indonesia, yeah, not the one mixed martial arts. Even though some people say that I have the look, but not, it's not. It's Mobile Marketing Association. The MMA is the only marketing trade association that brings together the full ecosystem of marketers, martech, and media companies working collaboratively to architect the future of modern marketing while relentlessly delivering growth today. We have a very interesting line of speakers here. Although Melissa already introduced us at the opening, I would like to invite our speakers to introduce themselves again with their style. Yeah, let's start with Mbak Dila, mungkin please, Mbak Dila.
Hi everyone. I'm Fadila. So currently I'm working at PT Amerta Indah Otsuka as head of media. So if you are wondering who like did some media strategy on a brand like Pocari Sweat, Ion Water, it's actually the team and the media agency, but on with me as well on it. Anyway, previously I worked in two media agencies for some time, Mindshare as well as PhD Media, handling some range different type of brands from different category, and also what's the thing? I'm actually a mom of 2 years old cute daughter, and like sometimes I shared about my not really expert parenting tips on my Instagram. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Oke, terima kasih Mbak Dila. Pak Irfan, please Pak Irfan, you're next Pak.
Okay, Mas Arif, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Irfan, as the Vice President of Marketing, Channel, and Partnership in Hospitality of Indonesia Network. Probably most of you never heard of us before, but we are state-owned enterprise that responsible for, not responsible, but we manage hotels of the state-owned enterprise in Indonesia for around 120 hotels in Indonesia, and also a travel management company. So previously we were known as Indah Group, yeah. But at that time when every hotels in Indonesia, doing their management separately. But right now, our Ministry of State and Enterprise combined them into one management under us. So I lead, any marketing efforts, channel management in terms of distributions of our tickets, our rooms, and also doing partnership with a couple different partners from insurance, banking, online travel agency, marketplaces. Thank you, Mas Arif.
Awesome. Definitely my favorite industry, Pak, travel and tourism.
Yeah, I think everyone loves to travel.
Okay, Mas Denny, please, Mas.
Yeah, thank you. So basically, some of them already explained previously. Yeah. So basically, let me introduce myself. So I'm Denny. I'm leading the digital team in dentsu, one of dentsu business unit basically. And my day-to-day responsibility is for sure for digital, for online media. That's what we are discussing today, and also to lead the e-commerce team as well, because currently, as you know, e-commerce is rising since 1 or 2 years ago. So I took the initiative to develop the e-commerce divisions in dentsu, and yeah, there's where we are right now. And in terms of the achievement itself, it's already explained. So uh, like the previous speaker said, that a pandemic has been a curse and also blessing for this industry. There's a lot of things that we built for the past couple years, especially like data commerce, experience, and so on. And in terms of our development itself, we gain a lot of recognition as well from a local award and also from the global award. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's a short introductions about me. Aside from day-to-day work, my patience is about traveling. Yes, I agree with Mas Arif. So Mas Irfan will talk later after this. And aside from that, I'm also doing a lot of sport in after my working time lah. Okay, yeah, that's it. Short introductions about me. Thank you.
Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, without further ado, let's begin our discussion. I would like to start by asking our speakers to share the current trend that is happening in each industry or organization. Of course, we would like to hear as well about any digital development that is happening during the pandemic. Maybe we could start with Pak Irfan first. Please, Pak Irfan.
Okay, thank you, Mas Arif. So, as you probably aware, travel, tourism, hospitality industry is one of the hardest industry that were hit by pandemic. Yeah. I think most of travel destination, including hotels, dropped more than 80%. Not only us as a hotel management, but also any industry sector that relate to travel and tourism, including airplanes, transportation, even until the food and beverage. So this year we see some a positive trend. Definitely, we hope some enlightenment because of the current situation that inshallah going to be better and better. And since end of last year, we already see the increase of the trend in the industry. Pak Jokowi, our president itself, has set a target for us around 330 million local tourism to boost the economy into 4.5 GDP from travel and tourism industry. Of course, this is a big task for us because in the cluster of tourism, we are not working. We don't work alone. We have Garuda Indonesia. We have ITDC, the one who built Mandalika Circuit. We have Angkasa Pura, companies that manage airports in Indonesia. We have Sarina and some other company in a tourism cluster under the InJourney company. So 2022 is going to be tough for us because definitely we compete with private sector. Companies starting from online travel agency like Traveloka, Ticket.com, and whatsoever, and also offline-based travel agencies like Panorama or Bayubuana. We are in the same industry with them. The one that make different is because we have a special purpose of assignment from the president, not only to achieve the 300 million tourism, but also to promote five super priority tourism destination, which is Borobudur, Labuan Bajo, Likupang in North Sulawesi, Mandalika, and also Toba. So it's a huge task for us, and currently we are developing a platform to bridge between what we want to try to offer and the consumer, because we always starting with the consumer journey when they are going to travel. We try to understand the experience that customer had when they plan to travel to a certain destination. So that is where our companies, and especially in the marketing, has to play the important role in each of the customer journey.
Okay, awesome. Very, very challenging situation, yeah, Pak Irfan. Mbak Fadila, you go next. What are the current trends in your industry, Mbak? Please.
Okay, so if we are talking about the industry, what I see now is we're looking from the audience point of view. So people are now, it's like being spoiled a lot with digital, and they do not need, they do not need to go anywhere, right, to get food. They have these super apps with so many options, even like promotion to buy their daily products, to stock up their, their monthly things. Is they can choose the apps that will deliver what they need to their doors. And even, like, to get entertained, they even can access to some of free YouTube or free trips, or simply register their self to OTT to watch the original series, or even the free to air. There's changing the habit from TV, the free to air on the TV traditional to digital itself. And if we're looking at the competition now, it's actually what's challenging is not only the brand that, like, need to invest more on digital, where audience already exists. But what I see here is the media platform itself that need to compete, like to give the best media solution to attract the audience, and so that the audience can utilize the platform, and then so brands are willing to invest more, because we know that there are so many innovation coming from media over higher number of audience. But when it comes into, like how brand can really resonate well with the audience, whether our brands, like really being their top of mind, or engaging enough with the audience, it will be, like it will be long journey of discussion actually. But then
Yeah.
if we are looking at our category itself, where we are actually strong enough, if any offline activities, then it's actually something that uh, maybe at the next round, I'll try to share a little bit about that as well.
Okay. Thank you, Mbak Dila. Mas Denny ya, I believe you have more helicopter view ya across industries in your current portfolio. Please share the current trend, Mas.
Yeah, so actually, as I said before, pandemic has been a curse and also blessing, yeah, for
Yeah.
us, especially in this industry. We know that, especially in technology, yeah, for some of us who involved in this industry, got a lot of blessing. I'm sorry to say, like it has been accelerate our digital transformations in Indonesia. No excuse, not only Indonesia but across the world. We can see the technology itself enabling a closer connections between people and people, people and brands. So, for example, people and people. I remember like 15 years ago, I can only for my friends, yeah, with my peers, I can only give testimonial through Friendster. The only thing that I can give is only testimonial.
Yeah.
And it's evolved, right? It's evolved to there's a Instagram. We can comment their photo and then moving to video, right? Instagram story. We can comment the Instagram story. And now a couple of my friends talking about metaverse. We
Yeah.
can comment and we can see the avatar itself of our friends. So it's getting closer, right? And aside from that, also it also changed the way people buy the products. Also, previously, if I need to buy Otsuka products, for example, I need to go to pasar, gitu kan?
Yeah.
I need to go to pasar, and at the end, it's
Physical store ya.
bring right. It come closer. I can go to Minimart to buy Otsuka products, and then right now there is an e-commerce. It's getting closer to me, as simple as I open my e-commerce and then buy the products, or as simple as open the apa Gojek, just buy the products. It's getting closer, and also beside the buying products, also we as a consumer and all the people, yeah, choose what they want to see, what they want to consume, what they want to hear. Now there's a lot of channel also that very customized to the consumer, so they can choose whatever they want to do in the digital. So what does it mean, right? So this is a challenge for us. It means we are being disrupted, everyone being disrupted. Maybe Mas Irfan said that okay, talking about the travel industry being disrupted. So there's a lot of player trying to get out from the traditional way of traveling, yeah, a travel agent, gitu kan, into right now more digitalized, get the travel closer to the audience. Also, like Mbak Fadila saying that what Otsuka did like 10 years or 15 years before, of course, it's different. So the task of Fadila, of course, with us, with agency, trying to make the brand closer, closer and closer to the consumer. So yeah, like I said, what will be the current trend is basically simple. We are being disrupted, Mas Arif. Everything being disrupted.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Yeah, because trends becoming challenge and challenge becoming opportunities, of course. Yeah.
Right,
Now,
right.
now, now, let's talk about the challenge part first. Yeah, and I know some of you already mentioned about the challenges that you are facing. Mbak Dila ya, Mbak Dila, from the Asia Pacific Health Inertia Survey 2021, I found out
Mhm.
that during the pandemic ya, Mbak, people are more conscious nih about healthy lifestyle. Not only
Yep.
that, do people exercise more, but also 73% of Indonesian respondents consume healthier food and drinks,
Hmm,
yeah, during the
correct.
pandemic. Well, I'm sure this survey brings more opportunities for your industry. But please share with us any challenges that your company or industry is facing now, Mbak.
Yeah. So that's true that there's a health consciousness, like people are getting more healthier. They living on the, like healthy lifestyle. They do sport, and yeah, they already have concern on it. And another good thing is actually Otsuka have this vision where Otsuka people, we are trying to creating new products for better health worldwide. So we have isotonic, we have, like the healthy snack bar soy joy, we have also the vitamin C with oronamine C. So basically the products itself have the, like the superiority that can help audience itself to, like boost their their health. So yeah, we are actually getting a benefit here because we can, like save our communication and then grab the audience who actually already shifting to like
Ah,
better life. Hmm.
uh, okay, cool. Thank you, Mbak Dila. Uh, Pak Irfan, you already mentioned that in Journey, as you're holding, already aimed 4.5% contribution from travel and tourism to our GDP for this year. While during the pandemic, the number is always below 4%, yeah, Pak, if I'm not mistaken. And then
Yeah,
you also add that you have a target of 300 million local tourists,
yeah,
while Indonesia only have 200 something million. So one people have to travel more than once in a year, right? Which is good,
yeah.
but it's also challenging. So aside of that, I mean, to achieve that probably apa ya? What will be the main challenges for your company and industry in 2022, Pak?
Yeah, the first one is the this does not relate to any effort in marketing, but more on the support infrastructure of the destination. Because, for example, in the last couple years, many hotels are closed down, or even alternatives of homestay for a cheaper market also closed down. Not many transportation has been prepared in the destinations of tourism. That's the first one. So that also give a certain doubt to a consumer whether are they safe to travel.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
example, if I want to go to Danau Toba or Parapat, will there be any sufficient transportation? Will there be any hotels that manage to standardize their CHSE, cleanliness, healthy, safety, environment?
Yeah.
Whether the flight is safe for me to travel or not. So we can see consumers are still in doubt to travel, not only because of the readiness of the destination, but throughout the process give them a feel of insecure. Yeah, we see that because we try to analyze not only from us but from other media such as in social media or in YouTube, contents that provided about travel tourism is significantly increasing, but
Mhm.
that does not mean the numbers of people also significantly increasing. So we have to solve this, right? So one of the way that we try to solve this is in certain destination we have to make a specific program. We have to make a specific events. For example, the upcoming international event of MotoGP,
Yeah.
which is um, us also in HIN also part of the PMO. It's one of the concrete samples of how the tourism should be driven. There should be a main attractions, so people will experience Lombok more than just MotoGP, but starting from MotoGP. We also have planned a series of other national and international level event to in those destination of super priority. So basically, it starts from the trigger itself. So once the trigger is there, we can start to identify the journey to there, starting from consumer dreaming of going there, planning, from booking, purchasing, until even sharing about their experience. So one of the strategy for us to increase that is by making an event in that destination, not just
Okay.
leaving them there exploring by themselves.
To attract people there, ya, Pak, ya.
Yes, correct.
And also there's a big homework to convince people that, as you mentioned,
Yeah,
everything is clean, safe, healthy, and
yes,
everything. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Cool. Mas Denny, standing in the shoes of a global agency, ya, Mas, you've been dealing with so many challenges from different clients, and at the same time also exposed to many solutions provided by tech partners and by you, by the agency itself, what will be in general, ya, Mas, ya, the main challenges for the market and for you, Mas?
Yeah, again, yeah, as I mentioned before in the previous questions, so the challenge itself, it will be the transformation itself,
Yeah,
right? The
agree.
transformation. So in agency, as you know, our task is to connect our clients, the brands, with the consumer. While we know that our consumer landscape right now is changing so fast,
Yeah,
so this is where we are facing the challenge right now, to look at our consumer. So at least from agency point of view, we need to disrupt ourselves by looking at several points. The first, of course, the people,
yeah,
because agency is a people business, by the way. It's a people business. So how our people is actually interact with our clients. We need to develop their soft skill instead of hard skill. Hard skill is never ending story. I mean, like
yeah,
every day we need to read, we need to learn.
exactly.
So basically, how we enrich their capability in terms of soft skill. And as a leader, we need to encourage their moral and also the mindsets of just do it.
Yeah,
Lakuin aja dulu gitu. Don't need
kerjain
to
ya.
wait. Because if we think a lot, there's a lot of planning. At the end, the project will not go. Gitu. Just
Yes,
do it. Because we are living in a very agile era. The consumer is changing very fast. So every decision need to be very fast as well.
sikat dulu
So
aja gitu ya, Mas,
uh,
ya.
right, right. So that's why I'm saying the most important point, and the thing to overcome the challenges is starting from people. And secondly, the ways of working. Now I hear that a lot of company are actually transforming, yeah, transforming from traditional organizations to agile organizations.
Yeah,
That's what we are doing right now. We are moving from traditional organizations, yeah, where all the directions is top down, from top level to down. Maybe, yeah, from top to down. Right now, we are trying to encourage our middle level management to think and to create innovations. Because
okay.
as you know, in a big company like Apple and also Microsoft, the initiative, the innovations not coming from the top level. Steve Jobs didn't come with the
Yeah,
iPhone 6. It's iPhone 13. It coming from their management level. So from this management level, on how we can set a different how to say, we can collect a different people from different divisions, come into one project together and develop the initiative for our clients as well. Role of the leader is will be in the center of the team. Is just to encourage and to support actually what they need in terms of creating the innovation itself. And number third is basically the offering itself. As you know, maybe some of you aware that, and some of you also coming from the agency. Originally Dentsu, especially from Dentsu Media. Yeah, I'm from Dentsu X. Originally, we are media agency. We are now transforming from media agency to solutions agency, where we need to offer unique solutions, not only media but also the other uh, current trend like data,
yeah.
commerce,
Hmm.
content, unique IP from Japan. So we need to transform for, our offering, because right now there's a lot of people, there's a lot of agency outside offering the same thing. So that's why we need to get out from what we have done so for the past years. And last thing, for the technology itself is also a challenge basically. Technology, there's a lot of new technology. There's a lot of platform also. This is where again all the top leader management need to a bit toned down, yeah, talking about
Okay.
revenue. So that's why we need to invest in terms of the technology. Because previously, this is where our management said, that, where's the revenue? Give me the revenue, and then then you can invest for the technologies. No, right now it's the other way around. We need to invest into the technology, and then we can get the revenue. So yeah, so basically, as I mentioned before, basically the challenges we are facing right now is the transformation itself. A lot of things need to be transformed in the organizations, especially in our agency.
Awesome. Really happy to hear the last point, which we need to invest first, and then we can gain the revenue, not the not the other side around. Yeah. Hopefully, more people will hear and agree with that, including Pak Irfan. Okay. Later we will talk about the next trend. Yeah. But before we go that, we already talk about the challenges now. Now I want to get into the creativity now. What will be the creativity that impacted during the pandemic? Pak Irfan, you already mentioned about creating such a big event like MotoGP and everything to attract people to, well, to those 5 super priority travel destination, ya Pak. Is there anything else, Pak, in terms of choosing of media, probably in terms of other creativity? Please do share with us, Pak.
Yeah, definitely we're not like Traveloka or other big travel companies who spend a lot of money on the burning some money to promote their discounts or
Invest, Pak,
to
not burning, Pak. Invest, like Mas Denny said.
in fact they have the burn rate because they literally burned. Yeah, we have developed our strategy differently compared to the other players, because our stakeholder is not just consumer or Indonesian society, but we have to also responsible to our owner, which is Indonesian government. So we have to also manage their expectation and their mission to promote Indonesian tourism.
Yes.
So on the media itself, we're not going to spend a very aggressive spending both on offline media or online media. We're not going to spend 3,000 GRPs a week or something like that, but we do focusing ourselves on digital, yes, because right now we're developing our digital platform to promote this travel and tourism, both for consumer and B2B and B2G, because yeah, somehow we still need revenues, and our closest stakeholder is a government. So we also develop special platform to reach government as our consumer. So digital, both in social media, developing contents throughout various channels, is our priority this year. But we also have to understand the consumer behavior towards travel. Do we invest properly to get the proper conversion rate? I agree with Mas Denny. Investment is important. Yeah, the challenge in the state-owned enterprise is when you try to invest, what is the return? And the return is not always about revenue, but what is the impact to the society in that destination area? That's the thing. Of course, we have to increase our conversion rate. We have to increase our traffic to our platform. But what does that mean to that destination area? That is the thing that us in state-owned enterprise have to also care about.
Wow, thank you, Pak. It's really, really eye-opening. Yeah, not only the revenue for your company itself, but also for
Yeah.
the environment, for the people
Yes.
surrounding where you're
Yeah.
operating. Very
They,
nice, Pak.
they have to be the one who benefited from our activity, and also our efforts to promote them.
Totally agree, Pak. Totally agree. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, Pak Irfan.
Yeah.
Mbak Dila, I know from Otsuka social media, yeah, because I'm also following you guys, that you're very up to date with the current wave, yeah. Like you have layangan nyambung, ya, instead of layangan sutup, ya, putus. You have layangan nyambung. You have Infinity Challenge with everything. Please tell us more if you have any creativity that is impacted during the pandemic, Mbak.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm working for a brand that like mostly consume during workout or sport
Yes.
activities such as running or cycling or even traveling. During traveling, we actually buy Pocari Sweat during mudik, right? Or yeah,
Yes.
traveling to somewhere. This we need an offline. Actually, we need offline medium to be connected to the audience. We are definitely wondering, like on how we can still reach the audience during pandemic, how we can still sell the product from digital, how we can deliver the offline activities where like everyone can join from everywhere, and how
Yes.
we can connect and being agile to like to not to lose any relevancy with the audience. And then what we also have the challenge is actually we are wondering like how like to utilize the current media platform to the
Mhm.
fullest, like for example live streaming platform, health apps
Yes.
collaboration, sport apps, content creators partnership, things that like we predict that it can help us on getting more and more opportunity to engage with the audience. We actually already try to change our communication
Yes.
so it can resonate well with the audience, and also collaborate with relevant stakeholder to build the credibility. Like if we can only do offline activity with limited attendance, then we bring it online, right? We
Yeah.
partner with live streaming platforms such as
To
video.
amplify, yeah.
We correct, we develop our own event and entertainment to the audience. Let them join from anywhere, like let them running from anywhere, and then enjoy the entertainment that we are trying to provide. This actually
Yeah.
happened on like we can claim it as a biggest hybrid run event. It's a
Yeah.
Pocari Sweat Run Indonesia 2021, and also the
Yes.
biggest workout even. It's called Ion Nation, so it's coming from Ion Water. Aside from that, we also have we know that we realized that COVID cases increased last year, right? In
Yes.
in Q1, in Q3 as well. So we also aware that our product is actually has the superiority to overcome the hydration during fever. So
Ah.
we partner with like health apps like Halodoc, Halo Doctor to build content and then educate the audience on how important to keep hydrated during fever. We like we even also did a topic targeting to keep our brand existence when audience like looking for specific keywords like how to overcome demam fever, for example, then our brand will be there. It's not a direct communication, but then if you are like getting a dehydration because of fever, you need isotonic that can help you. So well, yeah, other than that, I believe like we are trying to engage with the key partners, build relationship with even government or someone that we believe have powerful, right, as well as having like same vision with the brand, because it will like give us more value to the brands. And then yeah, for example, we also partner with Kemenparekraf, with Bapak
Mhm.
Sandiaga Uno. We are trying to help the sport run tourism, like I
Yes.
think almost all the place that Pak Irfan already mentioned, we already visited last year. But and then this year we will help again the activity and those main area. So yeah, I guess those example of the creativity that we as a Otsuka, as like the biggest, not the biggest, but we are actually trying to still connected with the audience, even though uh, previously we are strong on offline activity. Yep.
Well, okay. Thank you. It is very interesting. especially about how you connect something, well, quote unquote, like negative, yeah, like fever, like illness and everything, and then you create a good content with your selected partner, and then you put your brands there, and then it become a more positive message instead of talking about the illness. It is very interesting. We're gonna talk about it later if we still have time, Mbak Dila. Mas Denny, any addition, Mas? I know you have a lot of additional about creativity and everything. I'm sure. Please, Mas.
Yeah, I think Mas Irfan and Fadila already talked a lot about the creativity, yeah. But if I will uh, tarik benang merahnya gitu ya
Yeah.
ibaratnya.
Uh-huh.
So basically, if you are talking about creativity, I would say it's more into delivering experience to the consumer.
Yeah.
So right now, the creativity is not only what is the creative banner that we want to create, what's the video that we want to create, but actually the creativity in terms of how we can deliver experience to the consumer. Why? Because it, it's not as easy as before. For example, there's a very viral campaign recently coming from one of the most known shampoo in Indonesia, where they're always doing their actually in their comfort zone ya, Pantene gitu kan, with Pantene with a beautiful girl and then beautiful woman with long hair and so on and so forth, but they're get out from their comfort zone. They are
Yeah.
using a man gitu for their materials. So basically, those kind of things are actually on how the brands are trying to get attentions from their consumer. So again, it's not about the creativity in terms of the banner ad and also the video ad, but how we can deliver experience to the consumer. So that's why in our company in Dentsu X, I'm repeating again. For us, we have our credentials, our hashtag experience beyond exposure. So basically, on how we can deliver experience to our consumer beyond just a media exposure. It's very simple. Usually, we if we receive a brief from our clients, there's a lot of planners outside and think that okay, just place the ad on Google, Facebook again, again and again and again. But the most important for us is not about the Google and Facebook itself, but actually what to be placed in the Facebook and Google itself, and how we play around Google and Facebook, how we play around our partners like
Yeah.
QOL, mobile programmatics,
Yeah.
e-commerce, content, and so on and so forth. How we combine it together become to create an experience campaign for our consumer. So I think that's how we can get out from our challenges in previous year as well, and that's what we will continue as well in this year on try to help our clients to think differently. Even though us from media agency, it doesn't mean that we cannot be creative, but we also need to be creative to think about the experience that we want to deliver to our consumer. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Denny. We should take some questions from the floor now, but I don't see any questions yet. I think either they're really into us or maybe yeah. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. Let's just continue with our discussion then. Yeah. Um, let's talk about touch points and platforms now, Mas. Uh, what are the different touch points and technology innovation application platforms that you probably implement during this time and ahead? Probably Mas Denny mungkin bisa dimulai dari Mas Denny ya, mungkin bisa ngobrol dulu
Yeah.
kira-kira ada different touch points apa nih yang bisa kita expect. Silakan Mas.
Yeah, so actually, same with what I explained before. Yeah, actually, the questions kayak klien aja mas, kayak klien aja. What's the different touchpoint that we can utilize? So actually, uh, yeah, that's what we explained. That's what I explained before. So actually, what's the different touchpoint? It's same. Actually, if I can answer it, how many of you are actually aware with a good campaign? At the end dari mana? Dari sosial lagi gitu, from
Yeah.
social media, from KOLs, from YouTube. So again, the platform itself is still same, but on how we can, again, how we can place and what to be placed in the media itself, uh, and how we can cook and chop, because media is a lot, yeah. I mean, like, there's social media, there's a video platform, and there's a lot of technology also involved, like AI, and also, yeah, there's a lot of things lah. So that's our role in agency, on how we can cook and chop and create an idea on how we connect between each platform. For example, when we receive a product brief from our clients, we try to connect between all the platform, uh, basically in term of, or our objective is to sell the products. So basically we collect all the creators and we create kind of product bundling with them. If maybe Fadila aware, we create the jackets, we connect with the publishers, we create a exclusive package and we sell it in the e-commerce, and then we promote the campaign through social media or the other digital channel. But again, what I'm talking here is not about the platform itself. The platform we can, again, the most used platform and the most engaged platform is the platform that we use every day, and that's why sometimes from clients say, oh, what's the different platform, what's the new innovations, and so on and so forth. I will say it's same. It doesn't change like 5 until 6. Yes, there are like e-commerce. Yes, there are evolving, and now also there's a metaverse again. So yeah, but how fast we can move to them? Because we also look at, Mas Irfan also said that digital transformations in Indonesia is depends on infrastructure as well.
Yeah.
So if we are go very advanced, yeah, we are not sure that our target audience also ready for that. Yeah. So that's why we need to uh, slowly but sure, ya, transform this industry. Of course, there's a Fadila, Mas Irfan, Mas Arif here, and also there's some of my friends speaking before these sections. Also, the people who are changing this industry.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Denny. Well, Mas Denny said the touch point will be the same, but the way we use it, the way we utilize, the way we leverage it should be different, yeah, Mas Denny. Yeah? Well, it's
Betul.
from
Correct.
a very helicopter, very broad point of view from Mas Denny, and then probably we can skew to each industry. Yeah, probably Mbak Fadila, you have probably any idea different touch point that you're going to utilize?
Well, if we are talking about touch points, we same as Mas Denny, we don't have any specific new platforms. Since again, like what Denny Mas Denny said, like pandemic just accelerated everything, right on
Yeah,
digital. We
yeah,
are actually apa ya being pushed to be more aggressive on maintain our presence, and it's happening on digital. Like sometimes we are realizing that we might have faced a number of significant challenge to our advertising and also planning strategies in the past 12 months. But what we concern the most is actually how we use the platforms that able to profiling our audience to make sure our placement is efficient. For example, we're trying to partner, like with super app and minis apps such as Gomart and Alpha Cart, because we know we can target like who already on the way to stocking up during Ramadan, for example. Or we use mobile innovation like with weather targeting technology, to give a more personalized message to the audience, because we also realize that it's important for us as a brand to be relevant with any kind of situation. Even I think Mas Denny already said before, like we collaborate with like urban publishers such as USS Fit, Vocative, like to spread more our brand campaign news online, and then driving conversation and trigger action on our complete journey. I think that's what's different this last year. But then, like, yeah, we don't know, right? Like what will happen this year. Is it like live streaming become more bigger, or like we are maybe like we are trying to looking at the podcast at previously like yesterday's session, because it's growing. So yeah, let's see on this year.
Okay, we're actually running out of time now. Thank you, Mbak Dila. But however, we need to take one question here from the floor, and then we're going to close with another short question that we already have on our list. Yeah. So this is a very interesting question that I believe can apply to every one of you. This is regarding what next, yeah, probably, yeah. So there's a question from Nanisha Effendi, country head of advocacy woman. What about NFT, blockchain, crypto? Client also wanting to be part of this phenomenon in their campaign or utilize it. Uh, to give you some base, yeah, I know that some FMCG already sell their NFT. I know juga apa a drink ya from ready to drink industry already sell their NFT. Also, some people sell some photograph or everything to become their NFT. Also, start to deal with cryptocurrency and everything. So, do you see yourself doing such kind of thing in the future? Probably start with Mbak Fadila, Pak Irfan. I believe you have a lot of photograph asset based on your industry. Yeah, probably can sell it as an NFT, and then we go to Mas Denny. Then, please, Mbak. Probably 30 seconds for each, yeah, because we are running out of time. Please, Mbak Fadila.
Okay, this is a very interesting question. Hi, Mbak Nanisha. So, as a brand, like bringing our brand to that new world, NFT, blockchain, crypto. From my side, I never, not yet thinking about that, but joining, like a big version like a metaverse, or trying to collaborate, looking for explore that kind of things. Maybe we are thinking of it, but I think on the blockchain, I cannot really, like say much. But yeah, I think it will be like a big thing, yeah, in the upcoming years, especially for creators. But for brands, not really sure.
Thank you, Mbak Dila. Pak Irfan.
To be very honest, I don't have the relevant expertise on this issue. Yeah. I haven't seen yet on travel and tourism who plays in a meta world. But any one of you, for participants who are expert or know how to collaborate with us, how to improve our tourism, we can speak after this definitely.
Okay, I will, Pak. Mas Denny, Mas Denny.
Yeah.
Yeah. From agency standpoint, yeah, like it or not, we need to explore.
Yes,
Like it or not, we
definitely,
need
yeah.
to explore. Like I said before, we are being disrupted. Like it or not, we need to go into it. Yeah, that's why our company right now are trying to build our own so-called not own, yeah, but to get into metaverse, and some of our divisions right now also exploring about NFT. But yeah, it's still under review, yeah, I would say, because we want to see also what I mentioned before. Sometimes we need to adjust with our con- with our Indonesian condition as well. Sometimes if we go to advance, we also question ourselves whether our people in Indonesia are ready for that or not. Because as you know, NFT, we are still learning. We are also looking at how many people are actually engaged and know about NFT. But unfortunately, based on our data, based on our learning, it's not even 20% of all Indonesian people aware with that.
Okay.
So that's why we are still learning about that. We are watch out, of course. And if everything's already settled, I mean, like not mature, but obviously we'll try our best to get into it as soon as possible, Mas Arif.
Okay. Thank you, Mas Denny. Okay, one very last question, yeah, and only 30 seconds each. This last question is not only for you and your company, but also the industry that you are, let's say, represent. Yeah, Otsuka is a very big company. Also, this is also for the smaller company that in your industry. The same with Pak Irfan. HIN is a very large group. This is also for the smaller player that in your industry. The same with Mas Denny, you're a global player. This is for the probably local agencies and everything. Uh, how do organizations embrace and take the opportunities, especially during the pandemic? During the pandemic means we are still in the pandemic, right? So please, Mbak Fadila, Pak Irfan, and then Mas Denny, 30 seconds each, and then we can close. Please.
All right. If okay, talking about the industry, I guess like we are living in a really complete different with 2019, right? So there is nothing change. It's time for us, like to really adapt. We are trying. We need to like looking at who is the partner that right for us that can like give us some improvement, not only from the brand itself, but sometimes we need like to understand more about the audience, so we can know what's changed, what's not. And then like well because we know, right, the audience is actually they are trying, like they are triggers to the things they feel not right, then they will speak. That's why it will trigger the brands itself, to positioning our brands to be, like to be more connected emotionally. And also we need to try to set the trends in the marketplace. And then by then I believe a brand itself in any industry basically, we can like set a meaningfully different and also give more value to the audience.
Thank you, Mbak Dila. Pak Irfan, 30 second, Pak.
Yeah, I think no matter you are a big companies or local companies, I think we need to endorse collaborative action.
Okay.
As us, I think we are very open to do a collaboration as long as the mission in the end is achieved. I mean, we've collaborated with the Shopee digital products, even though they are not into tourism, but as long as it brings a benefit for both of us and also for tourism, we are very open. So I think what the companies need to do to embrace that is open yourself to any kind of collaboration with any industries, with any platforms. I think that is what we should do right now, yeah, to strengthen our collaboration.
Awesome. Thank you. Mas Denny?
Yeah, to wrap up, basically what I said from the beginning, disrupt yourself. I mean, get out from comfort zone, yeah. No matter you are in a agency, no matter you are in a brands or any platform, so disrupt yourself. Get out from comfort zone. Don't afraid of change lah. Don't play safe. There's a lot of company also disrupt the landscape, right?
Yes.
From Oppo, for example, they get out from mobile phone company into apa namanya shipping company. Yeah, they explore to new things. We don't know what will happens ahead. So that's why this is very important. I just mentions again, a mid-level management need to innovate. Whoever the attendee here, if you are in a mid-level management, please innovate. Please think wildly. Yeah, and if you are in top level management, empower them and give support to them and appreciate whatever the idea coming from the mid-level management. Again, because we are not in the era of top down anymore, we are in the era of agile working organizations.
Thank you, Mas Denny. Find the right partner, understand the audience, collaborative action, get up from comfort zone, and be agile. Thank you, Mas Denny, Mbak Dila, Mas Irfan. Melissa, I'm calling you back to take the stage, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak Mas Irfansyah Putra, Mas Denny, Mbak Fadila, and also thank you so much Mas Arif as a moderator for the panel discussions. So many insights we got from the panel discussions today. So thank you so much. Stay healthy everyone. Sampai ketemu lagi ya di conference berikutnya. Thank you so much.
Thank
Terima
you,
kasih.
thank you
Stay safe,
everyone.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So that's all the sessions for the second Digital Media and Publishing Summit, January 2022. And of course, we want to thank all the speakers because we have like 30 speakers and 20 sessions for these 2 days. So thank you so much for all the speakers. And of course, thank you so much for all the participants who followed the event for 2 days. And here we have winners for the prizes. So I'm gonna check it out. Congratulations to Ruth Abigail, and congratulations to Melissa Simorangkir. Wah, sama nama nih dengan saya. Dan selamat juga Mbak Fadila Hafsah, karena memiliki poin tertinggi. Jadi ini 3 besar yang dapat poin tertinggi, 1120 points, 1105 points, dan 1080 points. So, selamat kepada ketiga pemenang. Congratulations for the winners. Okay. So we will be in touch with you guys to give the prizes, so don't worry. And thank you so much for poll in every session. Yes, so you guys have scores, the highest scores here. Okay, thank you very much. And one thing, all participants, we will send to you the feedback form. So please complete and fill the feedback form because it could help us to improve the experience of the platform, because we have the 4th Digital Summit C in June, 8 to 9 June 2022. So we hope to create better digital and virtual experiences. So it will help us if all the participants complete the feedback form that we'll be sending to you as soon as possible. All right. So thank you so much. And even though we end the event, but all participants, you can go to booth, because we have booths here such as piano, MMA, tempo, ASMI, and etc. So please do visit the booths, because all the booths will open until 2:45 p.m. Yes, so we will not close the platform until 2:45. So you can go to the booths. You have 20 minutes more to go visit the booths. And yeah, we have to end the event. So thank you so much once again for all the speakers and all participants for attending the event for these 2 days. We hope that you guys have more perspectives and new insights and new ideas from listening to the sessions, interesting sessions that we got for this 2 days. And I'm Melissa Lalindu, will be signing off. So thank you so much. I'm sorry for maybe all the unstable internet connections or anything that I did here in the event. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you in the next conference and workshop. Stay healthy, everyone. Goodbye.